Hi guys, Chris here, and my video blog this week is all about modelling, and I'm not talking about catwalk models, I'm talking about modelling ideas in your business. And I've really been prompted to do this by a couple of situations recently where people asked me advice on particular ideas they had, and in both instances we ran a fairly simple model just using an Excel spreadsheet, and it gave us some really useful insights into what we were looking at. And the whole idea of modelling is, again, probably like I was talking about in a previous blog about testing something quickly, so you could fail quickly and inexpensively. This is about, if you like, testing it before you even put it out there in the real world. And it's using, I guess if we look back to childhood, it's building those little models of airplanes and things like that. Well, in engineering terms, that's what they do before they build actual real life-size airplanes or cars or anything like that. They do model, and we can do the same in business. So if you have an idea, you can actually model the idea, typically using kind of Excel spreadsheets, etc. And they don't excuse me, have to be that complex to really give us an idea of what's likely to happen. And if we take the two scenarios, what was really interesting is one was, I guess, almost a real illustration. One with a little bit of modelling, we just said, actually no, this is a really bad idea. But the one that I found particularly interesting was one where the person was asking me about something where on the surface of it, the idea looked spectacular. It was going to deliver them about an extra £15,000 a month revenue into their business. And on the surface you think, well, great, why not? But then putting a fairly basic model together in Excel and then stress testing it a little bit by saying, well, okay, you've made these assumptions, but if we just tweak those assumptions slightly, what happens? And whilst the turnover was about 15,000, the actual revenue, or if you like, the profit from it, not the revenue, the profit from it, was in a lot of cases actually less than £1,000, and sometimes even negative. Now, what was interesting about that model is that we then looked at the individual parts of the model and we identified one bit that was really killing it, so we just took it out. We said, okay, if we take this out, what does it look like? And that completely transformed the whole excuse me, the whole sort of commercial look and feel of that particular offering, and it also made the offering much more robust from a kind of resilience point of view as to how many people signed up for it. And that's actually what the person went ahead and did. Now, I don't know what the end results are yet, early days yet, but if they hadn't have done that testing to start with, that modelling, there is a risk they could have gone ahead and thought, great, we're doing something that's going to bring us all this revenue, and actually it was going to make them no profit, and in a lot of instances a loss before they even got there. So I guess the moral of the story there is, do some modelling. If you don't know how to model something, ask someone. I'm more than happy to help you out, but there'll be lots of other people out there who can kind of chuck some numbers into a spreadsheet and actually model things for you. But make sure that model sort of considers different scenarios and is impacted by number of clients you sign up, etc. Hope that's useful, and I will see you again next week.